What?
I'm gonna be drinking my Firehouse drink.
What? I can't hear you.
Oh my god. Oh, I got a sweet tea and a lemonade.
What? You say chocolate?
Have you ever tried to do one of those?
What?
Oh, well, wait. No, I'm Andre. Sorry.
And I'm not.
Anyway, that's Blake. But for real, have you ever done one of those ASMR things?
No.
Dude.
I barely know what it is.
It's supposed to get your fucking juices flowing. It does not work for me, at least.
All I think about when you say ASMR is that girl eating like pickles, like all like when you hear like the slurping and shit. I don't know.
Oh, that's just nasty.
I don't know why people watch that.
It's supposed to
like
be,
it doesn't gross me out, but it's just like I just don't know what's going on.
I want to say it's like the same feeling, like, you know, like when you get scared, like you kind of like you go see a scary movie to get scared, and it's like kind of like, oh, kind of feeling.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about? No. You don't remember? You know, like when he would be like, "I want to play a game," and you're like, "Oh, me too."
No, because usually the only time I make that noise is when I listen to DJ Khaled.
Oh my god!
Another one's like, oh my gosh.
When you know that you're the best.
When you're accurate, you're accurate.
Oh no! But the other day, I forgot what I was looking into. I get like weird shit recommended on my YouTube, and it was like, it's like some girl eating candle wax and deodorant and ASMR. So gross.
It reminds me of that like shit that like people do random things, and then, like there's this girl that just eat like the bed stuff. Like,
Strange Addiction?
Yeah, that's what that reminds me of. So merge them together.
He said, my name...
Biggest collaboration in the world.
My Strange ASMR.
No, because that girl just ate, like, the bedding stuff. I was like, dude, her breast probably smells bad.
Well, she would just be like, chilling on the couch, and she was just eating that shit.
It's that, and with, like, your stomach acid, farting all over the place, probably smell like shit. And then the other girl that she used to, like, eat Vicks.
Mm-hmm.
Or she puts it everywhere, but then she'll just take, like, a jab and just throw it in her mouth. Oh, that's pretty fucking gross.
I don't know.
But out of the shit out of that show, that's to me like one of the more normal ones. The Vicks.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they're fucking eating beds. Are you kidding me? Imagine them like inviting her over like in your guest house and just eating your bed. So you hungry? No, I'm good. Like,
she comes over and lays on your extra queen, and you look at it and it's a twin.
She just brought her own fucking twin bed and cheese.
A little glass of wine.
So it must be a Serta, you know. Oh, yeah. I'm full.
Like commercial ads for like he's like, yeah, I only eat fucking purple mattresses.
So ASMR is supposed to make you feel good?
Yeah, it's supposed
to like the opposite effect.
It's supposed to give you like a tingling
feeling. Makes you feel uncomfortable.
Well, people are just like taking it overboard now, but it's supposed to be like
well,
the
I'm
sounds of like,
because I don't know how to whisper.
It's just like,
so it feels like a challenge that I'm better than him because I.
Here, let's see. Let's take turns. I'm gonna say, let's just say, I want an M&M. Ready? I want an M&M.
Give me your M&Ms. Let me get one.
Jesus.
Is this the one with pretzels in it?
Oh, those are gross, though.
No, that's how my ASMR would go. Let's do this. Give me the pretzels. The pretzels in it?
Start soft and scream.
What's the difference between like with a peanut, crispy, almond, and pretzel? Aren't they all crispy? I don't.
That's true though. I like the crispy ones though.
I shit all of them, but I was like, pretzels is I don't know. Like it's one of those things that, let's say, because I'm not a big sweets person, but I was like, if I eat M&Ms, I eat like peanut M&Ms are good, but I was like, if I eat like pretzel or like the crispy ones, I want more because they don't satisfy. At least the peanuts, like, you can't finish. Like, I don't have to finish all of them. It's weird.
You have some for later?
Yeah. Just like the other ones, you just eat the shit out of, like, those, like, M&M minis. You just eat them all at once.
Oh, like the
little canister things?
Like the ones you get for fucking Halloween and shit?
Those are knock them back or just don't eat them at all. Yeah, but ASMR, I've never... like sat there and watched them because I mean it's the same thing that people mukbangs. What is it? People just eating, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference? Just eating, whispering, eating, quietly eating, I guess, and then Just eating?
Well, see, like in Japan and shit, like where it started, I think it's Japan or Chinese, and I'm just being racist. But where it started was like, it's so like you could eat with somebody. So like you would like play the video,
So like Skype?
kind of, except it was pre-recorded.
Isn't that what Omegle for? You eat moose knuckle sandwich with somebody on the other end?
No, yeah, it's like I think you just get. I think you just see someone jerk their gurk for about 20 minutes. That's not what I want to eat with my Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But yeah, so like it was so you could eat with somebody. So you would like put your computer and you would like eat, and they would just like tell you about. Then you just go,
That's strange, man. I mean, that's actually kind of sad.
But now it's just very Americanized, where it's just like they're eating in next. It's two people eating with each other.
I think it gets Americanized when the Trisha Paytas jumps on the train.
Hell yeah.
And then the fact that she's flourishing from it, it's nothing more American than that.
So don't hate on her game, dude. It's people gotta hustle, baby.
That's just it. One of the richest people ever, bro. Like, that's one of the most American things, right up there with debt. Once you get developed and everything, get some good old fashioned American debt.
He said, debt, guns, exploding the system. That's all you need to be a good old American boy.
What do they say? On It's Always Sunny, they say beer, brats, and Jesus.
Yeah.
That's what they call like their event. But I was like, I feel like that would be like the epitome of like just the Americanized beer, brats, Jesus, and I guess guns.
Yeah, baby.
And I guess to the people that just got into baseball, the Astros.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something about the Astros. You were
No, they just people are fans now because they're good.
You said get on the back of my tailgate because we're gonna have a fucking bandwagon over here, baby.
Or Chase Elliott's gonna get another goal, baby. NASCAR.
Hell yeah. But
I guess that's another episode. What's the true American sport?
What is a true American sport? Dude,
Yeah.
I'm getting.
I thought I was being a paper boy, but kind of industrialized the shit out of that.
Well, I think Paperboy is out of the question now. Besides, like, even lemonade stands, they're gone. Now lemonade day is like a fucking...
All these pastimes are doing it.
Did you know you're supposed to donate your money? Like,
What?
if you do a lemonade stand on lemonade day, I didn't know that you had to, like, register and you, like, give it to a charity. I didn't know that shit. I thought it was just to teach kids to fucking entrepreneur the fuck.
Thought it was to get the kid to Six Flags. I didn't know there's anything beyond that.
Yeah, because I was telling my mom the other
Like
day,
some
and she
Jay
was
and
like...
Bob shit, the unwritten book of the road. Like I don't know. If you have a lemonade stand, why do you need a fucking permit?
No, not even that. I guess like that's the point of Lemonade Day now. It used to be just entrepreneurship, but my mom was trying to tell me that it was like, it's kind of like a UNICEF when you fucking trick or treat for
I
them.
just want kids to sign fucking creepy documents and shit, dude. Just fucking, I don't fucking just make. We donate to what?
I don't know. Children America.
Half these kids can't even read. That are making lemonade stands, like, you know what I mean? Like, they're young. They're just like, I'm here with the lemonade stand. Do you have a permit? What's a permit?
How am I supposed to know how to do that?
So you want 2 or 3? No free refills. Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, I don't. Oh my god. Everyone wants to be a part of something, dude. I mean, I guess that's like becoming a mogul, you know? When you get 1% of a lemonade stand. But isn't that the parents' job?
It's supposed to teach you that you get fucked over by the society.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, because see, even, like, I'm on the website right now, and it's saying, like, it is, like, entrepreneurship. Like, it's supposed to teach your kids business skills, responsibility, financial literacy, goal settings, and teamwork.
And where did we learn that at if you didn't mention it? It's on the fucking line? Or has it always been like that?
You learn it on Lemonade Stand on coolmath.com.
Well, I know that part, like the business side of things. 'Cause I've been running Cool Math for a long time, Cool Math games. But I was like, where do you find out that you're supposed to be a fucking noble steed and shit on this day? Like, where do you find that stuff out?
I don't know. Well, I saw it at Cane's all the time, the chicken place. Yeah, look, right here. It says register. If you're new to Lemonade Day, please select... What the fuck? I don't want to create an account right now, but maybe I'll do it later. But
There's already too many holidays, dude. Now there's fucking rules and guidelines to these holidays.
chill, you can get a sponsor.
Yeah, it's the parents funding the thing.
Herman & Herman is a fucking sponsor. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, this just in Flint Hills. This just seems like it's for them to get money.
No, I feel like they just want their logo on the table there.
He said, "Hi, welcome to my lemonade stand. Would you like to have lemonade or oil from Flint Hills?" That's pretty much all it is. Cause yeah, I mean, yeah, radiology associations. Like, what the fuck? First Community Bank. Dude, yeah, that's so weird. Dude, Jesus Christ. People are just fucking money hungry, I guess, dude.
For real. If it's down to the kids' lemonade stand, yeah, pretty fucked. Yeah, I never knew that though.
Yeah, I was looking into well, I didn't look into it. I was like, I saw it the other day, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool, because my mom wanted to have a garage. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. Hello.
Yeah, she's not a big fan of that either.
Oh yeah, they found out they're stealing her money, dude. No, yeah, because I want to have a garage sale this past weekend, and then I was like, oh, well, it's lemonade.
Got your fucking certification for that too?
No, I was like, it's lemonade day. Fucking, I was like, tell my brother to get his ass out of bed and fucking serves up some lemonade. My mom was like, oh, you have to register. I was like, for what? I was like, just fucking tell that boy to take the money, all of it. Nothing. No one's going to nothing. No one's getting any of that money. That's all little boys. He did the hard work. He had my mom make lemonade. He did all the hard work, dude.
What, he showed up?
Pretty much,
Clocked
dude.
in.
That's what we do. I don't make the fucking soda. I just put it in.
Yeah.
Fuck all that noise.
He puts on the charm. To move the units.
Do a fucking little kissy face now. You say you want a little lemonade?
Hurry up and buy.
No, but we were sitting here trying to figure out what the fuck we were gonna talk about, and they were just looking at Game of Thrones memes. It got me thinking though, like, do you think that shit hurts or like promotes the shit out of shows? Just memes in general.
Yeah.
Like, if you hadn't seen the episode and you're like, oh, I heard it was bad, but all the memes, like, would that make you want to watch it? Just in
It was
general?
like marketing to lead me into the show.
Really?
Yeah, because some of them I were laughing at, but I didn't know really what was going on because it was just a funny meme. And that kind of got me into watching it.
Did you end up going back and seeing old memes and being like, oh, I get it now?
Like I brought up like that one with Tyrion dancing. I was like, when am I going to see this? And your girlfriend's like, you're never going to see it. I'm like, oh, it's a blooper. And here I am like looking for it this entire time. Watching 70 episodes and it never happens. The show sucks.
That's like
no, I'm just kidding.
That's like the one that, fucking, what is it, like episode 2 of this last season? I don't care what we're talking about. If it's spoiler, you should have expected it. People talk about it. It's on Facebook already. Anyway,
like me, it's been up for 8 years. So,
but fucking the one this last couple of seasons, episodes ago, fucking Tyrion jumps, hits the whoa. I kept seeing that everywhere, dude, and I was laughing so fucking hard.
I was looking forward to that episode due to that because I was at work, so I had missed that one.
Said, whoa.
Because he hits it hard, bro.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. Like hitting the whoa, everyone was going back like to Drake and Josh and like all this whole stuff. It makes you watch like old shit. I'm cool. Memes are the shit. And that's all we were doing is shit posting memes before we're doing this. So
I feel like that doesn't hurt TV shows though as much as it hurts movies.
How would it hurt? It's hashtags. Sometimes they tag the real actors in these memes. Like, it works for everyone.
No, but I mean, like, when it's, like, negative shit about the show, like in its memes.
I mean, it's the same thing with Yelp reviews and shit, man. If the show's gonna break, it's gonna be more than just one person being like, I don't like this episode.
I mean, that's fair.
Like, it has weight for positivity, but I don't think the negative weighs that much.
You don't think so?
Not really, because I was like, again, like, this losing one viewer, like, there's still producers, executive producers paying for it. Like, it's not. And I was like, you're not going to please everybody anyways. And it's already made so much money already. And it's literally on the last episode, so who cares if you don't like this episode? There's one more, and then you'll shut up. You know what I mean? Like, what really can you do?
Then you got to wait for the spinoff that they're fucking going to do in, like, 2-3 years.
Unless it's just one of those movies where they said, like, oh, we have 19 different endings, and they're just deciding which one to do. Like, that's the only thing I can think. So if, like, one goes all negative, they'll do that. But who's going to film fucking 19 different endings?
I don't know. That's like, I didn't know fucking, I went to go see Clue. They, like, showed it again at Alamo Drafthouse.
The old one?
Yeah. And I didn't know.
Well, I mean, old one. I think there's only one.
Yeah. I didn't know that they filmed 3 different endings, and like when you would look to go see the movie in the newspaper, it would show you which ending. It was A, B, and C, So you would have to go see that movie 3 different times to get all 3 endings.
That's amazing.
And
I'd rather do that.
I was like, wow, that's real interesting. Because when we went to go see it, they showed all the endings back to back to back. But before the movie had started, they were telling us, like, hey, like, when this movie came out, you'd have to go and look at the newspaper and then go see it again, and it would tell you this is ending A, ending B, and ending C.
See, I think that's dope because I was like, it's almost like watching certain like deleted scenes and stuff. You're watching it like out of context, so it doesn't even have like the same weight.
Yeah,
so you're getting to watch it, but I was like, at least I like that, like where you watch it all through and just see it differently.
And it was interesting because because it would change murderers and how they did it, and it was real interesting because it still made sense, and it was like, wow, what the hell?
That's cool. But see, that's why something like that can work, because like murder mysteries, that's dope.
And I feel like I wish more people did that kind of shit. Like, that would be fucking dope. Like, even with like TV shows, like even if it's like way later, like when the DVD comes out or some shit, like that would be really tight. That would be a better incentive to buy the DVD.
Well, I mean, that's why I always used to buy like the unrated, like extended cuts of like movies, so I can have that capability. I've been doing that for a while, but I've never had a movie where I've actually watched like a bunch of different endings.
Yeah, but some of those suck.
That's true too.
Like
I like Suicide Squad, but like I kind of wanted to buy it just to see like what they deleted.
Why? What was in there? Just more?
No, like they cut like every Joker scene out of like the real movie, so then they just put everything on the DVD.
Oh, that's kind of shitty.
That's why I was like, and they almost said it like instantly when the movie came out. So I'm like thank God I already watched it. You know what I mean?
You think Jared Leto's gonna get another shot at being? I almost said Batman.
I mean, that's kind of your negative feedback. Like, I think he has a chance to get another stab at it. I don't think a lot of people want him to, but I mean, Jared Leto's Jared Leto. Like, I mean, you know how much you have to go through for like to find somebody else that's gonna work. It's not gonna please everybody, but I think he should get another stab at it.
I also think that. I mean, even if it was just like something small, like in that Birds of Prey fucking movie that's coming out, like that'd be nice. Like even if it was just like 5 minutes, like.
Cause I do admit, like even though I watch like a lot of movies and stuff, I get confused with all these like new Batmans, new Supermans. Like it just gets confusing. So that's why I was like, I've always been the one where you should just choose one, but I have no idea. You know, I have no idea if they're gonna do it or. If they should even do like maybe try to do it where there's no Joker at all. That's what I think would be the best thing if you're gonna try to get rid of it instead of just putting it on somebody else.
What do you mean, like hella start over?
No, like no, just keep going whatever their direction. Just choose a different villain. Like even though he's a great one, like try to let one fucking Batman story unfold without him. Like look how long it took Gotham to even tease it.
Oh, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? There's 5-6 seasons before they even tease it. So there's other stuff you can do. It doesn't always have to be. I mean, yeah, it's great, but I was like, let it unfold, you know?
Yeah, you're saying like more like the new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You're saying
exactly.
like a low-key superhero. I mean, a supervillain instead of like we got 2 different fucking Green Goblins and 2 different.
Exactly.
And you could save that for.
Because then you're comparing like shit that like it's just they're 10 years apart, you know, like.
Mm-hmm.
And it's dumb. Because I was like, of course, no one can compete with you know like the original Harry Osborn and. James Franco and all of them, and then you have this little kid that's actually a good actor. You know, that he's that England kid. I can't remember his name right now. Sean,
the kid
man or whatever.
The kid, the second Green Goblin. You're talking about the kid from shit. I love that movie. Why the fuck can I think of it? The one with Michael B. Jordan and Miles Teller and the one kid I'm forgetting, and that's the one we're talking about.
Yeah, he was an opposite of Andrew Garfield. Let me see.
He was in a scary movie too. I heard was actually really good.
Oh yeah, Dane DeHaan.
What's the name of the movie I'm thinking of?
He's in Chronicle.
Chronicle. Thank God. I could not think of it.
Yeah, but see, that was a good one, but like I wouldn't want to compare it like to the old one because I was like that just they're 2 different types.
Well, that's because Willem Dafoe fucking crushed it.
Yeah, and it's William fucking Dafoe. You know?
Yeah.
And that's why they chose him to do the first one. Not only that, he was a badass villain for their first fucking movie. Mm-hmm. Because they did 3.
And it's so funny, speaking of Spider-Man still, the other day I was listening to this podcast, and they were talking about how they thought about getting... shit. Dude, I'm just forgetting everybody's name right now. J.K. Simmons. They were talking about him being in the 3rd Amazing Spider-Man. And then I was like, yeah, I would like to still see him, you know, play it. But then, like he fucking said the other day, I was like, that's like the only other person I would be okay with. And who did you say, my
Ice
guy?
Cube.
That was so smart.
Well, because I
That's
saw
so
it and I
funny.
was like, even if it is an Ice Cube, like, that's what I said. I was like, should that character be black? Because I think it should, regardless if it's Ice Cube. Because like, there's always that strong, for whatever reason, angry black manager, and it's always efficient.
Yeah.
Always success right behind it, and that's why I was like, I hate people saying like, oh, they need to be black, or it has to be a girl, or that has to be a dude. Like, that's why it made me think about it, and it's the same thing with Green Lantern. Like, I think, of course, like the Playboy style, like Ryan Reynolds works, but I was like, that'd be a cool black character too. Like, just let a good character. Just let a good actor do it. Who cares what his color is, if he's fat, skinny, whatever.
Yeah.
You know. So I was like, Ice Cube. I mean, what better way?
And it'd be funny too because I mean they're gonna have to restructure it because I mean
and like imagine that, like the contrast between like the innocent Tom Holland with somebody like Ice Cube. It'll be amazing, dude.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, Tom Holland's not gonna want to fucking be a newspaper writer. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to update that to something because apparently in the comics they've upped it to where he's a he has like a BuzzFeed type fucking website, and I'm like, okay, that works out because it's
well, and now he's
more
traveling,
modern,
and now he has everything to actually blog about. Yeah, I mean that can work.
But I was like, dude, that's kind of tight. I mean,
and see, that's another thing too. You got to keep up with the times. There's not too many people walking around with cameras around their necks. Like, I know a few friends that are in photography that do that, but you don't see that everywhere.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because everyone has a camera in their fucking pocket now. So I was like, you got to keep up with the times somewhat.
Yeah, because even in the new Spider-Man game that was for the PlayStation 4, he's a podcast host, and it's just real funny because it's just like random episodes just play while you're swinging around.
That's amazing.
And it's just him bitching hard. But it's like the same shit. I mean, it's just not in the newspaper. It's just him bitching about how Spider-Man's letting the city fall and letting these villains run wild and all this shit. Just in classic JJ fucking reckoning.
Yeah, but I was like, it's people just overanalyze for no reason, man. Because it's the same thing that people don't really look at, like the information that's in front of them. They just like to be a part of it and don't really take out of it.
Yeah.
So I was like, that little things like that don't bother me. But I was like, I would like for people to get opportunities. Like if someone saw the potential in me to do something that wasn't played by like a white dude or someone like me, like I would feel really awesome to get offered a chance, you know. So I was like, I would hate for someone to lose an opportunity just because he was born a different color. I'd be fucked.
Yeah.
Especially like Spider-Man, and especially like what if like Ice Cube does it? Like even Terry Crews can play like some kind of a boss, you know. I'm trying to think of other black people, like the dude that played Darth Vader. I mean, he's kind of old now.
Oh, Mufasa.
And then I was like, you got of course you can always choose Morpheus, even though I feel like he's in like every comic book movie now.
Oh, what is he in now?
He played on the other side of Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, shit.
And then he's in the Matrix. Like he's in everything, you know. So you can't really choose him because he's, I guess, already chosen. But I was like, there's a bunch of people. Or the dude that plays Sarge in Halo, you know. The dude, what is Ezekiel from The Walking Dead? Like they all have like this deep, stern voice that you can see like lead something.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, put some gray hair in there and then let it roll.
Yeah, because I remember when they were talking, like, before, I mean, I'm sure it's not doing it anymore, but, like, when they had their whole DC Cinematic Universe shit, and they were getting mad that they were thinking about making Black Lantern black. Oh, shit. But it was, like, it would have been interesting if it was, like, a passing of a torch story, because that's what a lot of Green Lantern stories are anyway. You could do Hal Jordan and,
I mean, before Tyrese started crying, I was all for Tyrese being Green Lantern.
Yeah, well, the rumors were that. It was that Tom Cruise would be playing, like, the Ryan... What is his name?
Hal Jordan?
Yeah. And John Stewart. That's the name of the black Green Lantern. And it was going to be, like, a passing of a torch story of, like, him showing him how to be Green Lantern in the Green Lantern
I just assume they want every superhero to be Thad Castle. Just every single one. Girl, dude. Like, they want it to be, what is it? Professor Clumps. Is that the one where his whole family's like Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
They want it like that, I feel. Because they're always mad. So I was like, if you want one actor, it has to be every fucking actor. It has to be every single role.
Why don't they make movies like that? Like some Medea ass shit.
I don't know, man. But I was like, that's the point. I get across that there's like, oh, it should be this one, or like what they said in It, where they're like, oh, it has to be Amy Adams or no one. I'm like, dude, fuck off with that shit. And I was like, who's to say that like, it would be good just because they looked the part? You know?
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude. And I was like, especially since It is the shit. Like, I fuck that. Like, they obviously saw something, they did it, and like now I've seen like the trailer. I wouldn't change a fucking thing. And that's just a trailer. That's fucking a minute 30.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all.
I think that kid, though, from Stranger Things should get an award for saying that Bill Hader should play his older self, because that's just perfect casting.
It is. I mean, that kid's amazing. Bill Hader's amazing. They're both getting the recognition they deserve.
But I mean,
I'm a big fan of Stranger Things, but I was like, they're just finally getting recognition. They listened to the right one. So I was like, if all the other ones didn't get their pick, they chose the right one on that one.
Yeah, because the only person I don't know is the Jewish boy. I can't remember what his name was. Because
Eddie Spaghetti?
Yeah.
I don't know his like real name. I just know.
No, not Eddie Spaghetti. That's the one that has the cat. That's the kid from Shazam. He's not the one that doesn't know how to read his Torahs. And read your Torahs. Because the black kid is going to be... The older version of him is the dude from...
Why does he have to be black for?
He's the Old Spice commercial guy.
See how that feels?
Before Terry Crews.
All y'all's reaction just changed when I said that.
Oh, my fucking God. But I was like, yeah, that's dope. Mufasa... what the hell is his fucking last name? Anyway, yeah, I was like, dude, that's a big come up. Because I don't think I've seen that dude in anything since Terry Crews took over Old Spice. Because it's the on a horse guy.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
but see, that's another thing too. Is like everyone was kind of taken back from that, but I don't think it was the fact that it was black. I just think they forgot he was an actor.
Yeah, well, I
tell people, watch The Wire, you uncultured motherfuckers.
Well, pretty much if you were black and in Hollywood, you're in The Wire.
But now also that show is the shit, so that should show you something too.
I mean, so are The Sopranos, I guess. But I don't watch Jersey Shore religiously.
Why not? That's unfortunate.
That's true, though. Actually,
that's good entertainment right there.
I want to
scripted or not, that's good entertainment.
I'm probably gonna start my own podcast by myself, where I just where I recap the Double Shot I Love with Vinny and Pauly D.
Can I come in as a guest where I beat that beat up?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna call it. Sir, can I have another? The podcast where we talk. This is actually the podcast. I'm starting it right now.
Can you give me the roles? You got all the roles on you already. Was it 10 minutes with the dirty little hamster?
Hell yeah. I wish I had kept up with the family reunion, though. I only got up to, like, I know we're just going everywhere, but it's whatever. I only got to where Angela showed up, and that was it. And I never got to see anyone.
See, that's the only episode I saw, and I was like, damn, Angela's hot, bro. Or Angelina.
Oh, yeah, Angelina, my bad.
Yeah, Angelina's fucking hot. Have
you seen that, fucking MTV stole like another fucking British show, and it's like it's a show where like it would be like, say it was me and you, we give each other tattoos, like we tell the tattoo artist to give
I saw that.
But have you seen the one with Angelina and her fiance?
No,
dude. She gets Tim tattooed a picture of a dirty little hamster bleeding everywhere.
On him?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's on his thigh. And then she's like, so you always remember me? And he's like, what the fuck is
even
this?
Something like small, like I put on like my thigh or like my like calf or something. Like I don't really care if it was that fucking stupid. But I was like, some of those ones I saw like around the belly button and shit, where you just can't like hide it. Like it's just how they do it. It's fucked up.
Dude, the one that he gave her was fucking funny though. It's a wedding ring. And it says 3rd time's the charm.
Yeah, that's something I would do. That's a good thing. That's something I would do for sure.
Because she got fucking proposed to twice and nothing ever happened after that. They just broke up. I was like, dude, that's so.
I feel like that's like the Jersey thing you do. Either you date since you're like 8 years old and you live to be 94 together, or it's that you married like 9 times.
Oh shit! I just popped my neck really hard nodding to you.
And then you get called a Staten Island princess.
No, she's a fucking trash.
Nah, but dude, the only thing I'm jealous about the Jersey Shore is the way they eat, bro. Sunday dinner.
Dude, they eat like fucking kings and queens.
I'm a big... I love Italian food, dude. And I'm just seeing that, just... Damn. Trying to eat some of that.
Yeah, but then it kind of makes you feel like it's fake. Because What's-His-Face was on Worst Cooks in America. Fucking Situation.
I feel like, look, I feel like you're not that bad of a cook if you're even someone around. There's some people that are not good at it, but you're not that bad. I mean, I guess there's a few, but I was like, even working in like 2 restaurants, like, you trial and error 2 or 3 times, you're usually caught up to speed, and you're just not that great. But you're not burning shit. You're not fucking that. So I think the whole thing is kind of fucked.
Nah, shit.
Especially if he's around Sunday dinner, like. If you're somewhat around it, you pick up a few things, you know?
Yeah.
You know how to cut at least the fucking vegetables. Like, you do something, you know?
Mm-hmm. There's a nice in-between of being a kid who burns toast and Anthony Bourdain, and it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. I should have picked someone.
He's one of those ones I didn't really know until he's passed away, unfortunately.
Guy Fieri.
No, Anthony Bourdain, like, I knew him, and I saw him, and I looked at a few things, but it's one of those things, like, oh, damn. Kind of forgot about him.
Actually, now I feel like I'm 2 for 2 of picking. I've never seen Guy Fieri cook. Now that I'm thinking about it,
he goes to other people's restaurants.
Yeah, and then Guy's Grocery Games is still just watching people cook. Fuck,
dream job. And you get called lead chef. I've seen him cook a few times.
I saw him cook the other day on Instagram Live. He was on what's the Coachella for fucking Cowboys? Oh man, what is it called, dude?
I have no idea. It's Daytona 500, gotta be.
It's like called like Horse Ranch or some stupid shit, dude. Hold on, wait. Let me look at his Instagram. Stagecoach.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that, but that's new. I don't think that's been around very long.
I know. Well,
if it has, I didn't hear about it. So I have heard of that one then.
But yeah, I saw him like pit smoking or spit roasting. Shit. He was.
You're grounded.
He was getting some big old fat meat on the pit with Bret Michaels. I was like, dude, what the fuck am I watching?
A wet dream. Every cougar's wet dream.
Hell yeah,
Guy
brother.
Fieri and Michaels. From was he talking about the
from Poison? Yeah.
Fucking.
He looks bad. I saw him the other day on Pawn Stars, and I was like, dude, like, I don't know, cause didn't he have something? Didn't he have like AIDS or HIV or some shit?
I mean, if you're a rock star, you're playing roulette. I'm not shocked if he has one of those things, but I didn't know if he did.
Well, I guess he can't have that because he had his own show for.
You know, every rose has a thorn.
Oh, hold on. Hello?
Hello.
Who's this?
I'm asking the questions here, Mr. Jones.
How do you know my name?
Do you ever want to see your little peach again?
My girlfriend? Yeah. What? You have her? What's going on?
Again? I believe I said I was asking the questions here, sir.
Yes, sir. So what do you need?
I need you to do me a favor.
What's that?
I need you to help me make a podcast.
A podcast? Well, you can use Anchor. Anchor's the easiest way to make a podcast. And it gives you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use from your phone or your computer.
I don't care what it is. I just need it to be a creation tool that allows me to record and edit my podcast so it sounds great and amazing and everything I want it to sound.
Well, that's pretty much Anchor, and they'll even distribute it for you so you can be heard everywhere, like Spotify and Apple and even Google.
That sounds fantastic.
And actually, you can make money from it with no minimum listenership.
Well, I guess you're getting your pretty little peach back tonight.
Yeah, just go ahead and download the Anchor app or go to Anchor FM just to get started.
She'll be at the door waiting for you in 10 seconds.
Oh my god, thank goodness.
We left a nice pause so that way our editor can put a da-dun-shh. Because that was just fucking awful. How proud are you right now yourself?
That was a good one.
Who's fucking Theo are you?
Yeah. Because how many seasons did he have his Shot of Love? Because you were bringing up, you said Vinny and did he have one?
You're talking about, what is it called? Oh, fuck. Rock of Love.
Rock of Love.
I could only think of Daisy of Love, and I was like, it's the same show name, it's just something different. I couldn't think of the word.
And it was, what was the one? Flavor Flav?
Flavor of Love.
Flavor of Love.
And then it was Shot of Love with Tio Tequila.
See, then I wonder if like those are real. They're probably fake. I don't know.
A Real Chance at Love with the two dudes from I Love New York, the brothers.
Oh.
And then what other one was there? There was I Love Money, but that shit sucked.
Did G's to Gents count?
Well, we got Riff Raff out of it, so I think it counts.
That's what I'm saying. That show was the shit.
No.
I thought the bar, like, was it Fosworth Bentley? That dude used to trip me out.
Yeah. There's no one else that came out of that show, right? Now that I'm trying to think about it, let me see.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because even when I typed it in, the first thing that came up was Riff Raff, and it's just a bunch of clips of Riff Raff. But I don't think anybody came out of there like popping as hard as that dude did. Oh, you can buy them all on Amazon.
Sold.
Dude, no shit, right? There was 2 seasons. I thought there was only 1 season of this shit. I doesn't. Dude, reading some of these synopses are so stupid.
Read them off.
I don't. Oh, here, I'll give you the spoiler. Spoiler alert, dude. This is the last episode. It says, Creepa and Shada, the winner and runner-up from Season 1, return to the Gentleman's Club to meet the new pledge class. The final 3 Gs
Pledge
gather...
class or pudge class?
Pledge. Like lemon pledge. The final 3 Gs gather to study and to meet with the former Gs and get drilled on why they deserve to win. After the meetings, Creepa and Shada decide which Gs are pushing through the final 2. The remaining 2 will be called down to the carpet, and one of them will be going home. Bam, 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 bam. What the hell? So, one of the ending 3, their names were Mito, Blue, and Teddy. Damn, this shit came out in 2009. I feel like this is...
What, Jutsu Didn't? Yeah, that was early on.
I would have assumed that would have been a lot farther away.
But see, dude, like, MTV around that time, the MTV is a shit, bro.
Well, like the challenge and all that shit.
Well, like, no, like, because I was like, if we want to break it down, even with that was going, like dating was, like, fun, you know? Like, you had Room Raiders, you know?
That's true.
You had Next. I always wanted to be on Next, either side. It would have been funny. Straight up. Like, if I get to choose or if I just get to be on there, because I was like, when you're around, like, some cool people, like, the bus is going to be hyped, so it really doesn't matter if you win or not.
That's true.
So I was like, I just think that would be funny. Like, Room Raiders is kind of like, it's kind of 50-50 for me, you know, because I was like, I mean, if you're a dude, do you really look at the rooms, you know?
No, you pretty much just go panties,
Black light.
and then just to see how clean the room is in general.
And then you got to rate, like, if you want to take the chance on Spice Girls or Dixie Chicks. Because at that time, CDs are still, you're finding CDs, so you're just like, which one are you going through? And then you choose the girl that had the one Flyleaf CD. Or no, what was that? What was the other band? It wasn't Evanescence. There's another band. It'll come to me. But
Oh, you mean Flyleaf?
girl. I was gonna say yeah, but I was like, I just said that. Yeah, because like, how do you rate them? Like, especially, I mean, I guess by like the shirts they wear, because if they have like graphic tees, they're probably still 12. You know what I mean? Well, you know, like, because I was like, around that time, girls are still wearing those shirts with like the little bunny thing on it. You know, that said like, why'd the fuck you wake me up in the morning?
Yeah.
And I was like, I guess my clothes, but I was like, I won't care what your comforter looks like, dude.
The
like,
knockoff fucking Happy Tree Friends.
I'd be like looking in the fridge, like, you got some good shit in here, dude.
Yeah, but it was always weird.
It's a nice pool out back. I don't care what your room looks like, dude.
Most of them were young, so it was like, of course they had to still live with their parents, so it's like...
Yeah, so I was like, dude, of course it's nice. Half of them weren't even, like, destroyed, you know? And then they'd be like, oh, I don't want this one. You have a fucking condom in your trash can. It's like, dude, you're fucking safe. That's fucking good. Like, I don't really see it as a negative, but... I mean, I guess, like, it's different for girls because, like, dudes are filthy. There's just no...
Yeah.
way around that. So I guess they have the fun out of it, but me as a dude, I wouldn't really care, you know, because it's all nicer than my shit. So cool. But I was like, next would be funner for me. Or like that girl that like fell down the stairs and he just let her walk all the way back, like to him to be like, sorry, dude. I just had to work off this laugh. Like, it was kind of dick, but it's fucking hilarious.
Well, I feel like next is probably the best one to be on because you get paid and you're on a date and you could win.
And then I was like, Parental Control, I felt like was funny, but you had to be in like a fake house. Or what was the one that we watched? Was it Parental Control that we watched? Where you go? Which one where you date the parent?
Yeah, Parental Control.
Was it?
No, wait.
Was that a different one? No, because Parental Control, they choose the date.
Yeah.
So what was that one where you date the parent? Because even that one, you had to get a fucking stupid fake house. Like, there's too much there. At least with the next bus, you just fucking drive around the city that you may or not live in.
I wanted to say it's Date My Mom, but I don't think that's right.
But I was like, that dude, I was like, those shows are the shit. And even Tequila, bro, people are having issues with, like, the LGBTQ community.
I forgot some letters.
I can't keep up with that. I'm fucking dyslexic.
I'm just kidding. No, you had it.
I'm dyslexic and remedial. Give me a break.
Oh wow, it was called Date My Mom.
But I was like, even that, like, look, she was dating chicks and dudes. Like, everyone was watching that, bro. If you said you weren't watching that around that time, you're fucking lying. And everyone is like, oh, I choose that one. Oh, I choose that one. Like, come on, bro. Like, that one's gonna win. Like, they need to have shows like that, dude, if you're gonna do it. That's why I'm glad they're doing that with, like, Vinny and stuff. I mean, I don't really watch cable, but I was like, dating shows are funny, bro. Or even those other ones where they used to send you off to that fucking island bungalow or whatever, and you had to fucking wear the wristband. Oh, the fucking date your ex and stuff. Like, those are funny to watch, dude.
The X Effect.
Half the people did watch the fucking the Real World Road Roach challenges just to see who's hanging out, dude. They don't give a fuck that you're climbing a rock wall. You know what I mean? They were there for that was funny. That was entertainment, bro.
You know what show that they actually have made recently that was real interesting to me? Are You the One? Have you ever seen that show?
That sounds familiar.
It was pretty much like, I mean, I think if you've ever seen, oh man, what's the English show? Anyway, so it's like it's like 16 and 16 guys and girls, and every sex has their perfect match. Like it's 100%. Like they did like those fucking like eHarmony fucking things. The catch is for you to figure out who it is.
So and people just be fucking.
Yeah, but if you can figure it out, you get to go into like a safe house, and everyone
try it out or what?
Well, the prize is if everyone can figure it out, not only do you find love, but I think you all share like $10 million.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but that's
it. You know what, dude? I was like, you're gonna fuck the fucking two people and just fall in love with one of them.
But that's if everybody can figure out who the one person is.
You're trying to tell me like no one watches this shit? That sounds fucking hilarious.
Dude, it was crazy.
That sounds amazing.
Man, what is the name of that other show?
What is it on?
MTV.
What the hell? That's hilarious, bro.
Oh, Love Island was the name of the show I was thinking of from... I wanted to start watching that on Hulu. Have you ever heard of that show?
Which one?
Love Island. It's like the same concept, but how it works off is like it's like 14 and 15. So it's 14 girls and 15 guys. And every day...
I was about to say years old. I was like, this is creepy.
Every day someone else... There's another sex that comes in the house and someone gets kicked off. So it's forever cycling. And it's like... It airs every day. For like the season is like 52 episodes.
So it's like some Big Brother shit?
Yeah.
Where you have like cameras everywhere and shit.
So it's like 52 days or some shit like that. And it's... Every day someone else comes into the house.
But see, even that, dude, like as a kid, it doesn't really have anything to do with dating shows. But like, I always wanted to be on Real World, bro. Like, those shows just gave people like opportunities because you either find love or you fucking get famous.
That's true.
It's dope, bro. It's no loss. And I was like, even with the challenges, you know, you get a chance to win money. You do half of the shit's not hard.
No, it's really not. Except for like the ones where you gotta,
of course you're afraid of heights and swimming and stuff. Like it's an obstacle, but I was like, it's a few hours a day, you know. Mm-hmm. And I guess at the end you get a little bit of a paycheck, you know, for being on TV. So I was like, well, what's the big loss?
Man, did you ever see that one challenge where it was like you had to be a teammate with your fucking ex? The skeleton key or some shit like that. I forgot what it's called. Dude, I don't think I could do that shit. That shit looks hard as fuck. Because not only do you have internal problems, then you gotta fight out external problems.
Look, I'll tell you this with like my exes. Regardless of that being like a challenge, I'm not losing, bro. And I think they would know that too. I'm not losing.
You think you could but you think both of y'all could, like, no names, you think y'all could put your shit aside and fucking...
Every single one of them I can.
You think so?
There's a difference for me, like, winning and being there to, like, try to work things out. There's only one thing for me there, and that's that big check at the end.
Hello.
I can care less about the bunk beds. And like you said, there's other teams there. I'm not worried about it. There's going to be another girl hanging out there. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it at all. I'm in, fucking Cabo or fucking, like, you're in Cozumel, wherever the fuck these games are.
Bora Bora.
The last thing I'm worried about is what happened a few years ago. If you want me to be completely real. Like, what about you? Would it be difficult for you?
I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't be difficult. I just don't know if we could get the shit done is the problem.
Why is that?
I just feel like I would fuck it up somehow.
I know you're not the biggest fan of heights, but I was like, do they have any of those obstacles? Because I don't think, maybe I'm just that complete of an asshole and don't remember, but I don't think any of them are like scared of too many things.
No, it was a lot of. It would be like some shit like that, like the battling with like the toothpick kind of things, like the battle fucking. It would be like those, like over like a 50-foot water drop.
I'm telling you, like the hiking stuff where you got to carry the other one and stuff like that. Done. We're doing it.
Yeah,
we're not losing. I'll strap you to where you wear like I'll put a tarp on her legs, strap her to like my fucking backpack, and let her fucking just feet hang, and I'm running. I'll figure it out, dude. Like, there's no way. Or I'll do the whole course, come back, get her backpack, and then go from there and just let her figure it out. I'm winning, bro. There's a way I'm winning.
I'm just not a good competitor.
Like the centipedes, like all the shit you gotta eat, done. As I said, I'll make it to where she has to do very minimal, or the stuff you have to.
Yeah.
And I was like, the only thing too is being competitive. Like, I'll just have her do like the slower puzzles. Like, I like doing puzzles, but I was like, oh, I'm down. Like, I'm not like an alpha trip, you know. Like, you can do one and I do the other. Like, just split it, dude. That's another thing too, is people either want to do it all or none of it. And I was like, you just gotta split it, dude, and just keep knocking it out. And that's my dream, bro. There used to be the show on, like, I think it was like in NBC or something, or Fox Kids. It was called like Endurance, and you have a team of a guy and a girl, and you do challenges like that. And I always wanted to be on that. And I was fucking 10 watching that shit.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, here, I think it was called Endurance.
Well, see, and like no hate to any of my exes or anything, but it's like, I guess I just don't remember. Like, I don't ever feel like any of them had like that push to like not only push to win, but to push me as well. I feel like it only had to be with my current girlfriend, where it would be like, cause she's very competitive as fuck. So that would be something that would push me to like go more. But I also,
yeah, do you remember that Endurance?
Been with her 7 years. It's called what? Endurance what?
Hawaii. It was called Endurance Hawaii, I think. Yeah, it was on CBS or Discovery Kids, I mean. And it was it's like kind of like Survivor, and it was teenage cast with elements of Big Brother. They would live in a remote location. They would do mental and physical challenges, and they would compete as pairs, one boy and one girl, and it determines, and they eliminate throughout the week. Stuff, yeah. So I was like, I was watching shit like that, so I'm always down. Or even like my favorite show, Legend of the Hidden Temple, Double Dare. I'm about it, bro. If you throw an X, that's just another thing for me. I'm winning, bro. We cut that shit in half. Cool. I mean, whatever. I was like, I'm winning. I don't hate any of my exes. I can't speak for them. Most of them I haven't talked to in years. So I was like, I have no idea. But if they're down, I'm down. Like to do a challenge, and I'm not worried about the love part of things at all.
Damn it.
Like, I'm down for the trip. I can really care less about the check either. I've been looking for a break at work anyways.
You
know what I mean?
I'm just trying.
Have you seen the pool and the houses and half these places? Chilling, bro.
I'm trying to go to Brazil for free.
Dude, I live without a bed. I had like futon mattress for 2 or 3 years. Not worried about a thing, bro. I'd be sleeping in that hammock half of the time just next to the pool, dude. I'm chilling. And you tell me I could win $1 million? It's happening.
That's icing on the cake?
That's happening. Not only that, I would say, can I keep the check after I cash it? Because shit's going to be mounted on my thing. The big-ass check. When do you get an opportunity to get a big-ass check?
That's fair.
Fuck that. I know it's just foam and stupid, but it's flex, bro. It's all about winning. That's it. It goes back to the old saying that we were going to do for a later episode, where I tell people about all the trophy things. Should everyone get trophies?
Oh, yeah.
If everyone got trophies, I wouldn't have this mentality. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be able to put my past aside like, no, what's the point of winning? I don't want to deal with my ex. Give me anything, bro. Who cares? Even me and my brother are super competitive, and it'd be a little bit of rough. But even me and him, no, we'll win.
Well, let's talk about that then in this episode, because I mean, we got some time left. Like, because I kind of don't think everyone should get a participation. I think it
stands at the Olympics, bro.
Yeah.
3 teams, that's it. Everyone knows the rules. Quoting Barstool right there. Everyone knows the rules. You get 3rd place for nothing, bro. Yeah. And I'm telling you, dude, not only that, coming 3rd or coming in 2nd, you get a medal for losing your game. If that doesn't speak for itself, I don't know what does. You're like, oh yeah, we got silver. You fucking lost, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like when the USA lost to Canada, you know what I mean? Like, everyone's like, dude, USA made it this far in hockey and this and that. I was like, dude, I wanted that as a fan. I wanted that fucking gold, dude.
Yeah.
Like Canada, Russia, Sweden, they've been getting that shit for years, dude. And of course we made it to there and good job, but I was like, you fucking got a medal for losing. How does that excite you? Like, am I a dickhead?
No, I mean, I get the top 3. That's different to me. Yeah, you're the top 3. That's dope. Out of how many other people? That's cool. But yeah, I don't think you got to shit on silver that hard. I mean, yeah, you're getting a medal for being the first loser, and bronze gets to be the second loser. But it's like you're also beat out.
Bronze, you win your game, because fourth place you lost. Bronze, you won.
What do you mean?
But you it's the final 4, and then the final 2. So if you win that second game, you become third place. So you're already placed in there.
Oh.
First and second. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why to become 4th, you lost, but to rank 4th, but you're better than the 5th.
Yeah.
So I was like, even bronze, you won your game.
I mean, that's fair. I mean,
you lost earlier. You know what I mean? A different opportunity, but you won the final game to rank you. So I was like, I don't know, man, because even bronze would piss me off. Like competitive wise, like, of course, if I'm good enough to be in there, I'll be excited in the long run. But I'm telling you, the first few days, I'd be a little.
Oh yeah, of course. It's like I could have gotten gold.
I mean, like, even look how like I grew up, dude. Like I grew up like idolizing like the game of football, and my dumbass failed school to where I can't even be in the championship game, and I still think about that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people that's fucking getting drunk at bars saying I fucking could have been an all-star athlete, you know. But I was like, I lost an opportunity due to my own mistakes, and I still think about that sometimes. Because I was like, now when you go to that school, they have this huge banner, you know what I mean? My name's not even on it.
Yeah.
And I think about that shit. You know, and that's what led me to drive to learn a sport like hockey. Because like, then I get a second opportunity to work up the ranks and stuff, and we're fucking good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was without me. You know what I mean? And I just happened to be a part of that team and we got to go to all these tournaments and stuff. Like, it was just amazing. So I was like, it always bothered me. Not bothered me, because I understand it. Like, at a certain age, you know what I mean? You got to kind of get them motivated into the sport. But I was like, where's the cutoff? You know what I mean? Like, because I was like, it used to be, because it even towards the end of our year, people were, if you lost, you had to get in the back of the line for the snow cone. So yes, everyone got in a snow cone, but you had to stand behind the team that just whooped your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it just, I don't know. So I don't know if they're just handing them out to everybody now, but I know that always said, like, wouldn't you want to win? And I know people are like, oh, it should have fun. Like, yeah, that's why you're there. But I was like, that shouldn't be the only reason.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get lapped, and it's going to happen, you know? The few years I was good at baseball, I ended up being good and got put on the worst team in the league the next year, and I hated it the entire time. Mm-hmm. And they're like, no, we drafted you because you were good. This and that, and I fucking hated it the entire time, dude. I don't want to be the... I mean, I did, like, once I got older, but I was like, it took me a few games, but I was like, the coach was cool, but the team just wasn't there, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, the whole time it wasn't fun for me. But that's what I think I've always thought. Like, I just always had to win. Or I always wanted to win. Because both of them, I was like, my brother and his best friend, who I consider a second brother, like, they were good growing up, like, at everything. Mm-hmm. Handwriting, fucking Xbox, Nintendo 64, like, it's everything.
That was a weird start.
So, no, like, I'm just saying, like, everything growing up that you did, like, it just... Like, that was part of my drive, was to even get to their level. And in trying to get to their level, people saw me decent at my age, you know, and that was my thing, trying to compete with people that are 4 years older than me, you know, and that's just, I mean, I guess I got to look at it in someone else's mindset, but I don't know. I felt like if I got given that a lot, I wouldn't have played hockey.
Well, I get it too. Like, I get it's not so. It's you get a participation to not discourage people. Like, hey, like, thanks for showing up. You tried your best, but you didn't win. This is here. You get this. This is supposed to motivate you to try harder next time. But it's
I got some football jerseys from football trophies for CCYFL, and they stay in the box because we didn't win that year.
Yeah.
I only have out the ones that I won. And I had a bunch of second place plaques that over time I took down because it was second place.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my brother's first place plaques, you know, right on the other side of the wall because, you know, we shared them forever. So I was like, I don't know, it drove me. And I would like to think that drives everyone, but I guess everyone's different.
Yeah, I was like, I guess it's just kind of one of those, like, there's two kinds of people in the world. There's people who get motivated because they lost, and there's people who get motivated to just try harder in general.
Because if you didn't have no motivation, a sport like hockey would have spit me out, dude. I didn't know how to ice skate. You know what I mean? They could have easily just crapped all over me, man.
Yeah.
You know, like, I had to literally, like, try. And even that, when they gave me... a good opportunity because they saw my drive. I was still behind. You know what I mean? Because these people, we even had some kids from Detroit on our team. You know what I mean? Minnesota. Like, these people were been playing, like, that was their T-ball, was hockey. You know what I mean? And then they got me just for size. You know what I mean? So I was like, I literally had to make myself, I'm either the rodeo clown that's just there to hit people, or I got to figure something out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they could have easily just spit me out. They could have just used me to hit a few people and then just maybe ride the bench for the rest of the season. You know what I mean? Just to go do it against the rivals. You know, just hit and rough up these rivals, and that's it. But I was like, no, you just had to drive and make it. But I don't think if I would have got those medals, I wouldn't even have made it. I wouldn't even have won the tryout for something like that. I wouldn't even wanted to ice skate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that was already weird to me. And then when I got up there, like the first day when I had to do learn to skate with the 6-year-olds, I wouldn't have showed up the next day, bro. If I didn't have any edge, you know what I mean? Because once I saw that and these little kids are running circles around me, you know what I mean? Because they did it the year before.
Yeah.
They're even a year ahead of me, 6-year-olds. You know what I mean? It was awesome. And that's what they tried to do. You know, they put me with the little kids and stuff to see what I even had. So I was like, that's why it's my take on that. Because I was like, I think if I got someone like me given a lot of slack, I would have just let it burn. Yeah, I would have burned my opportunity. Because then it would just start saying, what's the point? And that's what's happening now.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's just kind of like you develop structure, you know, foundation, and I don't think you get that by getting a bunch of free stuff, you know. Like even like some people now, like some athletes that are choosing for the draft before their college degree, they're finding out. Like Julian Edelman's going back to school because his mom still calls him a college dropout, even though he played in 2 Super Bowls.
That sucks.
That's true, though.
I mean, yeah, that's just awful.
That's why I was like, it makes you think. You're just like, damn, like he got an opportunity and chose early, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then some people couldn't make it to that college, or, you know, they had to go to some, like, junior college in order to do it, or transfer to another college and all that other stuff. So there's always obstacles, and I'm learning, too, because I got to the point, too, where I got beaten down on my goals and stuff, but I was like, I'm glad that my roots are that way. But I was like, I don't know if people don't hang out with me or anything for that reason, but I was like, my drive's always there. So if you're telling me that 5 of us are getting together to win $1 million, and we have to hang out with my ex for 6 weeks, it's not a problem. Not a problem. I'm not leaving with silver.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm telling you. Because I'm also one of those people that are not bitter. Like, I'm not even one of those people that's like, oh, I can't be in the same room as my ex. Like, I grew up with divorced parents, man. Like I think I've always been meant for something like that, dude. Because I've seen the truth for a long time. And it goes down to that. I mean, I guess it'd be entertaining. And I do have some entertaining exes. You know what I mean? That I think they would be good for a camera as well. Like, I don't think I would be. Like, I don't think I'm the ideal person for it. But I'll tell you right now, if it's like confessionals for World, my shit's going to be funny. Because I'm not there for the reasons other people are there for. It's only going to be winning, so I don't care about all that. I don't care about, are you scheming behind me? Vote off. Vote off. I'm winning everyone. And I'll probably get voted off the first week due to that. So I might not even make it to the championship. So I'll be the one talking shit the whole time on Twitter.
He said, I'm my own alliance.
Y'all voted me off because off is good. You know what I mean? That's why I don't understand how these people have like panic attacks and stuff on Big Brother, bro. Mm-hmm. It's like, y'all only eliminated that dude because y'all weren't going to win. And that's why you're struggling right now. Should have kept that dude. The same thing with like when they had like Ricky Williams on this last one, on the last Big Brother, and everyone wanted to vote him off every time. I was like, you can't vote that dude off. He ended up not winning, but...
Well, it kind of sucks.
But I was like, damn. What was your take on it? I've been talking this whole time.
About what? No, I said my piece in the beginning. It was literally just that. Like, I get it. And I said other stuff I was thinking about. Like,
well, did you play a lot of sports or anything?
No, not at all. I was more
well,
of
since
like...
you're not sport related like you saw mine, does that play a factor on your take on something like that with your exes?
What do you mean? No, I just...
Since you haven't gone through, like, I guess a lot of times to earn trophies and earn trials of, like, competitiveness, does that affect, like, you wanting to go through something like that, and it just happened, the stipulation just happens to be an ex?
No, I mean, it was just like it was what I was saying a little bit ago. Like, I get it. Like, I just can't remember if any of my exes had, like, a real drive to win. Like, it would have to be with, like, Victoria, like, my current girlfriend. Like, I feel like that's the only person that I can think
she's pretty
of.
Competitive.
Yeah, she's very competitive. I feel like that's the only person who could actually push me to fucking.
Well, I mean, dude, you're pretty competitive too, because we piss her off and half of her family off when we play Monopoly. Because I was like, not only do me and you have like a great back and forth of like what we want to accomplish, the fact that we're both competitive, it works for that too. To the point where like, what the fuck? Why are you buying us? Like you and our old friend, we pissed him off all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, like I was more competitive in playing games than I am playing like sports.
Just take that out of this. You mortgage off some shit in Monopoly, we're buying.
Anyway, on that note, how about
don't ever say like, oh, you can't buy it. Wait another turn. Nah, that's just mortgage, and we're rolling it. Cash out. Let's do this.
And if you're listening, yeah, we are talking about you. So why don't you go ahead and drive?
Are you gonna say it?
No. Why don't you go ahead and drive us to a championship outro, Blake, while we're here?
No, when we go live video, it's just gonna be us playing Monopoly with a bunch of people, and you're gonna watch how we piss people off in Monopoly.
Because catch us on Twitch, where we just play Monopoly and piss people off.
And make sure we're your first place podcast. We don't want to be your second or third place podcast.
Yeah,
so if you want us to, we want to be your first place podcast. So that's why we're everywhere now. Anywhere you can hear it, we're everywhere. Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube. Let us be your first place podcast. Did it sound like I sold out?
A little bit.
Sweet.
Sorry, I put the Laffy Taffy in kind of early. Where can everybody find you at, dude?
Anchor. No, I'm just kidding. I'm Blizzard. I'm Blake. My Twitter handle is Blizzard Buckets, as well as my Instagram, BLZRD Buckets, all together. Also, my Xbox gamer tag. We try to play Xbox as well. Andre twitches sometimes. That's pretty funny. And it's just usually me playing stupid songs to piss him off. It's just me playing Drew's Sandstorm in between games.
Pretty much, dude. But
no, this is how we can end it off. The other day, they were doing like a playlist of like old songs on like Facebook. And you know, that's how it says like, what's that song? And it's usually Drew's Sandstorm. There's like a bunch of comments saying, what do I do now? Because literally Drew's Sandstorm is one of these songs. So they were trying to choose like a different song to do it because of the meme. And I just thought that was really funny. Because it wasn't me.
oh my god.
So I was like, dude, I'm not the only one, bro. Hate me. Hate the game, bro. Don't hate me.
Anyway, you can find me at Andre C. Jones pretty much everywhere except Snapchat because I don't know how to change it and it's not letting me change it.
Oh yeah, we're doing a Snapchat. Mine's Girdwood55. I've had it forever. That's another one. But I was like, eventually I'm gonna get rid of Snapchat because it's boring.
It is real boring. And then
and someone told me to chat with them because of their streaks. I don't care about your streak, dude.
He said, how about you get the streak out of your underwear first before I fucking talk to you again?
Dad humor.
And then it's Takeover Pod pretty much everywhere. Let us know what you want us
we answered, we look at it, so I was like, let us know how you feel. Let us know if you have any questions you want brought up. You know, I'm still down with if you call us while we're doing this shit, we can do that too. But I was like, just let us know if you want to be guests. We can slowly work something out like that. If you want us to do live videos, there's venues you want us to do it at. Let us know any of that stuff. And add songs to that cornhole playlist on Spotify. Or let us know.
We should just do like a general playlist every week. That'd be dope. With just input from everybody.
Well, no one really does. Like, that's another thing why we're telling y'all to do this. When we did a poll, we got it viewed by like amazingly by like 100 people, and only 5 people did the poll. So I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
I didn't do the poll.
What's wrong with y'all?
I didn't do the poll either.
Yeah, you did.
Anyway.
And not only that, I voted for you, and you voted for yourself. So you helped out your own shit, dude. You know they hear it, dude. I voted for it to do the balance, because like, oh, you're not going to vote for yourself. Like, nigga, I can see the same screen you see.
Okay.
And that's where the competitive edge made me lose on my own.
Gotta go. See you later.
Got a blast.
Goodbye. This is awkward. I should probably hit stop, huh? Alright. Oh, fuck. I never hit record.